Call the meeting to order and start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moving on to roll call.
Casey Benner.
Here.
Mark Buckeye.
Here.
Tom Hooper. Here. Whitney Tucker.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay. Moving on to the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
A second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, moving on to the approval of the minutes from our last meeting of February 2nd, 2026.
I move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from our last meeting. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, moving on to the introduction of evidence.
I have city code, the design guidelines. You have the staff reports in front of you that you were sent last week, and then I have some materials behind us, material samples behind us that I'll provide you in just a moment.
Make a motion to approve the evidence.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the evidence. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, moving on to old business.
Just a quick update, just to verify what we talked about actually it was earlier this month. The 2023 Historic Preservation Fund grant, the mobile app walking tour. SRI will be in town the week of March 16th through March 21st. So we'll have our meeting on the 16th, and at least one of them will be here to attend that meeting, if not both. And then they tentatively are planning to have their public meeting on Thursday night that week, the 19th. And then they'll be doing a lot of field research that week and meeting with some other folks. So March 16th through the 21st.
Did we finalize the list, or is that what the public meeting is?
That's probably the last step.
Okay.
They're working off that list right now, but it's still open to, change.
Gotcha.
Did you add it into the list?
I have the one that you suggested, yeah.
Okay, moving on to new business. We will start with SGHC 008-26 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to construct a new single-family residential building at 311 Washington Street.
I'm going to pass around some materials as Mr. Smith talks.
How y'all doing this evening? This is my partner in crime, is Eric Kelly.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we'll make it. So far, so good. Front door.
Oh, this is.
Oh, sorry, Tom.
So as you guys see, the home, it kind of mirrors what, I think it's identical to what Jerry and them are putting up here on, what is that, 7th Street?
8th and Washington. Or 8th and Jefferson.
8th and Jefferson, there you go, sorry.
Shingles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the only difference that we have on the difference between theirs and that, what you're seeing there, obviously the cedar posts, we've got those in front of you, and we're gonna make it, I have a lady that would like to buy it, and she's moving here from Illinois, and she wants it handicap accessible, so that'd be our only thing for her.
Why did you do it the same as the other house you talked about? Why did you do it that way? Did you build the other house?
No, we were friends. He gave me his plans, and I said I liked the plans, and I thought they were they look good.
What'd you like about the plans?
It was small and convenient, and I believe that was be a nice, efficient home for a single family.
What's the square footage?
Yeah. Pardon me?
What's the square footage?
544, I believe, or almost 600.
600 square feet?
Yeah.
One floor?
One floor.
That's a small house.
Yeah. It's not much, but it's convenient and it's efficient, and it'd be fit perfect on that lot down there we're talking about.
Looks nice too.
Chuck, on the balustrade on the front porch, I know you get those wooden posts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you use for the balustrades and the balusters?
For the balusters, we're going to use black iron.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was looking in there, I just didn't see them in the.
Yeah, I should have brought you some of that too, but I didn't. It's just the 1-inch square tube with the black rail on top and bottom in between those posts. Everything maintenance free. Everybody likes maintenance free.
I don't know if I included the site plan, but the parking will be in the rear off of 3rd Street. So just FYI on that. Will there be a ramp?
No wheelchair ramp. It'll be, they'll have the opportunity to drive next to the house and get out at the front door. And the way the lot lays, it's, I believe, Dave's gonna help me with the elevations, wherever our benchmark is, but I believe the front yard will be level with the front patio, because it's pretty high compared to the back part of the yard.
Oh, so
you'll have a footing and a wall sticking out the back
Gotcha.
off of 3rd.
Help me understand.
The lot slopes like this.
Oh, okay. So is this the back of the house?
That's
then?
the front.
That's the front.
That's the front. So the ADA accessible will be on the back.
I think what he's saying is she'll be able to walk around to the front and enter at grade.
She'll be able to, yeah, she'll be actually
So there
drive
won't
around. She'll
actually
be able
be
to drive
steps on
around
the
the front and park right there on the side of the house.
She's gonna
You'll have enough room.
The other side of the house there?
Toward east. Yes, the east side of the house, or north,
So enter off
northeast.
3rd, drive around the house and pull up.
Correct. Or you can park in the back, and if she's able to, she just wants it, as some disability, nothing to me, but she's not in a wheelchair, but she would like as minimal steps as possible. If we have to put a ramp in, we could put one in the back for later on. We'd have to get approval for that, but right at the moment, it's gonna be steps off the back.
So on the front, is it not going to have the steps going down the front?
Correct. It's not gonna have the
Right at
steps,
grade?
it's just gonna be
Right at
just
grade.
grade.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Smith's also leasing the lot next door as a flood buyout lot, so.
Correct.
What's the cost of the house, or something like that?
Well, without divulging too much information, I don't know what final cost is gonna be, but, we're building materials, came in around 60, somewhere in that neighborhood. You got walls and footings and concrete to put in, so probably 60, 75-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood, yeah.
So I noticed most of the homes up there have standing seam roofs. Would that be an option for you?
Versus the
Versus
shingles? Yeah, I mean, that's nice.
I just think they look so much nicer.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. I think you are correct. And that's an option too, yes. That'd
Okay.
be,
I mean, that's,
yeah, it'd actually be more reasonable for us.
okay.
And all electric home, home be all electric,
Oh, right.
yeah. Yep, nice, just,
You're gonna enclose the fashion soffit? You're enclosing the fashion soffit? You're not gonna have the exposed rafters?
correct.
Are you?
Yeah, the front,
I
yeah.
just like the way the picture looks.
Yes, yeah, right, correct.
I really like the open rafters.
We kicked around the idea of putting a crow's foot out there with the,
Oh, really?
and having that open in there with the fascia, with the soffit going up. And then, but that's not the way the plan's laid out, so I didn't want to change too much, but if you'll approve that, I'll do that.
What's that leave the open?
That would leave it open in there with a little lamp or something hanging.
No, I was talking like right here where your fascia, right here,
Oh, the fascia on the side?
where you'd have open, your
Like the
open
rafter
ends.
tails?
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, he's asking on the side of the house if we're gonna leave those rafters open. Do you have a preference for that? Is that why you're asking?
I wouldn't like to.
Throw me under the bus. I just think it fits better with, because a lot of these homes, I mean, they're older, but they have a lot of that craftsman details with the exposed rafter tails.
Oh, I got what you're saying, sure.
Yeah, I think the buyers are going to have some of an issue because of the maintenance on that.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a
that's-
lot of issues with, you know, it's like anything else. I mean, I think that,
Yeah.
but a standing seam roof is I don't think that's a big issue. So we can certainly make that adjustment no problem.
Yeah, well, that picture doesn't show the gutters. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to put
Yeah,
all that.
you're just gonna have the case-style gutters.
We were talking about covering the front porch and putting a crow's foot on the front porch. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I was,
Leaving that vaulted down in front.
yeah, just leaving it the way it is, yeah. And then putting a flat,
I did it last time, it's your turn.
I did my,
but it's up to them. If they would change that would make it look a lot nicer. But it would be more urban and contemporary down there.
So in the rendering, the windows are 6/1 and 4/1. Are you gonna keep that, or are you gonna do like the 1/1 modern double
Just the modern,
sash? Okay.
yes.
Have you considered doing wooden siding instead of the vinyl?
I did, but the maintenance factor of it was, come into play with our buyer. So that was kind of one of the things.
Because there's, some of the no maintenance structured wood.
I have not priced it because I just didn't price it. I mean,
Are you talking about like an engineered product?
yeah.
An engineered lap siding type product, like
Hardy Backer.
Hardy Backer, one of those.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, so wood look. Basically, you want a wood
Right.
look.
Right.
Because I just did my building that a couple of years ago, and it has been touch-free
Oh,
since then.
yeah, I mean, we can obviously look into it.
It fits more within the type of house that you're doing and having it look like houses of that time period in their original construction. And they're kind of wanting to keep with that look and feel.
Sure. In all due respect, but the neighbor's got some kind of shingle looking siding on his place, and the other than next door's we've got vinyl on his, so.
Is that all that's siding?
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
but the
the quality of siding that we have there is pretty nice.
yeah, but it's still vinyl versus wood.
I mean, is that engineered wood something you consider?
We have to look and see what the pricing looks like.
Yeah, even if it gets too out of hand, we'll just.
Well, no, right,
we'll
I understand.
scrap, right?
Yeah.
But it's
We
also-
can look and see.
Yeah, but we'll look into it, yeah.
Yeah, when you go from a shingle to a standing seam roof, as an example, there'll probably be about a 35% price increase from that.
Right, yeah.
For sure. Metal roofs are almost twice as
Right,
expensive
right.
as shingle roofs.
Yeah.
So making that adjustment and then trying to make an adjustment on the siding, now we're probably looking at, I'm guessing it's at least a 50% increase in price, probably more like 100%. I know if you're just sticking with, as an example, if you go from a vinyl siding, lap siding, to a vinyl siding board and batten style, that's a double in price from lap. And then if you get the cedar shake, that's a 5-time
Right.
increase for price on the lap siding. So
Right.
it's just a cost factor. You have to figure the cost factors
Sure.
in.
Right. I did want to thank you for addressing the housing situation, though.
We're trying.
I said I did want to thank you for addressing the housing situation.
Yeah, well,
I mean-
you know, it's like Dave and I talked, we were looking at several lots and Eric's getting ready to pull the trigger on a house or a lot up here, close to the park there. And, so anyway, we're trying to help out around here, trying to look for some stuff to do.
Yeah, we'd like to pick off a bunch of available small lots as we can, or bigger ones, of course, but, and do some small, under $200,000 to $250,000.
Affordable.
Less than $300,000 homes for people to
Right.
buy. We're looking at this particular one's, for virtually a retirement type of home for a person as opposed to a more of a bigger family style home. But
Right.
the intention is to do that, just keep repeating this version of this. When we run out of those, I guess we'll buy old ones and try to restore them.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm doing one now, it's not great, building new is so much better.
I've done it. I've done it. I like the standing seam and needs, first the engineered wood, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the vinyl, but.
I think my only concern right now is the rendering you gave us is absolutely gorgeous. And once I started ticking off the stuff that's not actually gonna be there, it doesn't have the historic character of the block and the neighborhood. So I'm trying to figure out how we can marry cost effectiveness with design elements to fit the neighborhood.
It would look a lot better than a 65 trailer that's across the street. I'd like to buy that and get rid of that too.
Yeah, we've got our eye on some spots, maybe. Try. But it's a beautification project, one lot at a time. guys. That's what we're trying to
That's
do.
how you have to do it.
It has the footprint of a shotgun, which fits perfect.
Right. Yep.
And with the standing seam, I think that's really gonna help, but then you're gonna have the on-grade porch, so that's gonna draw. It's not gonna have this stacked stone-esque foundation. It's gonna be single over single windows. You're not gonna have the exposed rafter tails. Vinyl siding.
I think it's gonna have to be raised a little bit. You're gonna have to have crawl space.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be up a little bit?
Oh, so it
Yes.
is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the house is gonna have to be raised.
We said it grade, and I apologize. It's
Yeah.
gonna have to be raised a little bit. They're in the floodplain.
Oh, okay.
So we've already discussed that.
Yeah.
Could we
Yeah.
texture that
Can we-
to look like stone, like stamp the concrete to kind of give it that stone look?
Probably we can put the form stamps on it, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably not
That
that.
That would-
wouldn't be that big. a-
That, so
would
you
have-
have
that
that
would have-
balance.
That would be a nice look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I like that.
Okay.
Can I have the vinyl siding if I do that?
I knew that was the next thing coming up.
Well, what's happening, guys, is a $75,000 home build project just went to 95 real quick.
Right. Oh, I know.
Maybe more than that, just with those changes, maybe 105. So it's just one of those things, I mean, there's gotta be, there's a give and take somewhere, I'm sure. And we certainly respect that position. Really, I was a little bit, I came into this a little bit blind, but not realizing that you really want to critique, it would be better for you if you had a rendering of what we thought the house was gonna look like.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Even if it's something really, remedial probably would be helpful. Next time we come back, I'll have something like that.
Maybe you could go ahead and price those couple of other things like the wooden siding and do a little bit better drawing of what you're really going to have, rather than trying to white out some of the elements of that one picture. That might be helpful. And I know it puts you off a month, but that might be a way that we could all come together and make it work for everybody.
Is there a certain type of guideline that you'd like to get? I think instead of us coming in here and giving you what we think would work, is there something that you guys like? Obviously, you have something in your mind's eye that kind of fits for that. So I'd just like to know what your finer points are on that.
Although we have an actual.
Like I know Cape Girardeau, do we?
We
Yeah,
have
we had a
that-
whole
we have
chapter
this.
on new construction in here.
I mean like a supply list though,
Oh.
that Okay.
Like, you like wooden lap siding, like, or that, at least that look.
Yeah, like the hardy board or-
Of wooden lap. And you like standing seam metal roof in that particular area. Now, does it change depending on if I'm on this side of town versus that side of town, or does it?
Yeah, I mean, different areas are different. I mean, of course, even up by the school, I mean, you got all kinds of different stuff up there. I mean, one building I have, well, no, both of mine up there are standing seam, but
Yeah.
you have shingle up there, you have the old asbestos.
So are you taking
For
it based
me-
on, the location on the other things around it?
The footprint of your building, for me, historically fits a shotgun house. So I'm looking at details that you would see on, mid, late 19th century shotgun, which is gonna be the exposed rafter tails, it's gonna be the multi-light windows. Your door is fantastic, love this door, it's got some details. You'll see that kind of applique to older houses. So that's kind of like the parameters that I'm functioning under, and then fitting that into the houses that are near it with their asbestos siding or whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I'm not putting asbestos on.
I'm not saying you should, no.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what we do, like, kind of look at the area, and homes in the immediate area. You know.
All right. I'm gonna be the bad kid. I'm not opposed to the vinyl siding. I really want these windows though.
What kind of windows do you like?
The multi-light windows. So in
Like the
here you
six
have,
Light type window?
yeah, these are more Craftsman style. So you've got like 6 over
Yeah,
1 or
basically,
4
you just
over
got,
1.
you've got
the
windows
door.
with grids, you've just got a grid inside a window.
And
We can do a double,
Yeah,
we
it
can do a
fits with your
double hung
door.
window with a grid, to try to fit with the door style.
They do like
Yeah.
3 over 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
On the windows.
Yeah.
I'll see what we can do on that.
You can use the false mulligans too if you want.
The
Yeah,
false moldings. You just like the look.
I do.
Yeah.
It fits because your door is Craftsman style. So your windows kind of fit in with that.
And,
And then like over here you have Victorian and Craftsman kind of detailing. We're ignoring these, they've lost character.
but otherwise, the front porch styling, no issues with any of that.
No, the railing and all that sounds great.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we can service that. I don't think that's much of an issue. I really would like to not have exposed rafter tails if at all possible.
Okay.
I think it's probably in the worst interest of the buyer.
Craftsman's would have been, some of them would have been enclosed too.
Yeah, they still had a box return somewhere.
You don't have to put up his soffit if you do that. You just have to close it in.
we could do that.
So how do we feel about
You just
that?
have about 1,000
If we do
lots.
a standing seam roof,
Painting and everything.
we do the
3 light.
3 light windows, the vinyl siding, this door, and then the textured faux stone footing.
Did you catch all that?
No, I didn't.
The windows,
I heard
doors.
that. You like the door, the
It's my
windows
special
are
menu
okay.
over here.
Okay.
Faux stone,
Yeah, so standing seam roof, we'll do the
Four
3 over 1 for the windows, the textured concrete, the faux stone, everything on the porch sounded lovely, and then the siding that you guys had selected. Does that,
And K-style gutters.
and K-style gutters?
That's in the list.
Yeah, that's in here.
Okay.
So then they would have like the box or the fascia board.
There were
whatever.
6 and 3 over 1.
river one windows,
Textured concrete,
textured form liner concrete.
standing seam roof,
Standing seam roof.
Big touch of it, pardon me.
and there was
Textured concrete, 3 over 1 windows,
One window, standing seam roof.
door is pictured, standing seam
Doors
roof.
pictured, K-style gutters, which were already listed. The porch was fine.
Porch was okay.
Wood looking vinyl siding.
What do you guys think?
Vinyl siding. It's not,
got the-
not the personal.
Vinyl siding doesn't have feelings.
Don't like it, but it's a new build, so.
Right, I agree, I agree.
We'll look into that hardy board.
Now looking at what style that.
I mean, I'm fine with the color choice and everything.
It's color there.
Oh, yeah, this one?
Gray.
Oh, okay, I thought they were looking at the blue. Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
Is the, I mean, we have we have nothing to do with the colors.
Yeah, we
Is-
don't.
Is your trim gonna be white?
Um,
like the trim on the edges of the house.
Yeah,
Around the windows.
We're gonna do white on the windows and white on the trim, right?
Correct. The outside corners, I wasn't planning on
I'm
making different.
I'm just curious.
Yeah,
We would probably leave, those would be the same color as the sidings that
Okay,
you got.
no, it's-
So it's
yeah.
uniform probably, yeah.
Yeah, I picked out that, I didn't even talk to Eric about it, but I picked out the stone, I think it's,
Smoke stone.
smoke stone.
It's
yeah.
gray.
Yeah, it's kind of a grayish color. And he might not like that, but
No, it's fine. It's about the color of my house now. It's fine.
It just, to me, it just stands out better when they have the white.
Yeah.
The white.
Oh, yeah, the white?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a difficult thing to do.
No, I mean, we
certainly something we can do.
we have no control over anybody's color.
Yeah, we
Obviously,
can't
as you've
control
seen in
color at
town.
Roger that.
yeah, no, it's kind of the going trend anymore, you know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
grayish black
Yeah.
stuff skin.
Do we have any additional questions?
No,
I don't think so. You want to do the motion?
Making the notes.
I know. That's why I said
I
it.
had notes and I scratched through notes and I put arrows. You helped.
Well, that's what I have shingle.
lost my own hand.
Yeah.
She's writing her notes so she can word it properly.
Yeah, they don't, yeah, so
Foundation.
my house is the darkest gray,
Foundation.
Quaker gray.
Or it's the crawl space.
Yeah.
Exposed crawl
Either that or
space.
black. I was going with all white, soffit, all white trim. Being the windows are white,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
but
the submitted.
do whatever
smoke
you wanna
stone,
do.
Vinyl, white trim, the case-style
Oh, I don't want
gutters.
they're gonna do white trim.
Whatever
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
submitted for siding and trim.
Yeah.
Okay. Case-style was submitted, the doors.
No, it's all nailed once, but the,
Okay, so approved as submitted with.
oh, the standing, oh, yeah, it's all screwed in,
Changes,
yeah, standing
right?
seam, yes. I was looking at
Stone
that, I was
press,
thinking about the
exposed
hardy
crawl
board.
space, standing seam roof,
shit.
3 over 1 windows.
I think so.
Is that everything? Okay, I would like to make a motion.
Oh, yeah, you got hidden fasteners, yeah.
I make a motion to approve as submitted with modifications.
Okay.
So the foundation to be stone pressed on the exposed crawl space, standing seam metal roof, and 3 over 1 windows. The siding, the K-style guttering, and the door as submitted to be accepted.
I'll second that.
The only thing I had was I think it's code, correct, that we have to have those louvers in the wall?
Yeah, I mean, they'll have to
Egress.
be, louvered doors in the crawl space,
Yeah.
foundation wall.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Right.
No problem with that?
Yeah, no, we knew that already. I was
Catch those
just
two.
making sure you guys,
Make them look like stone?
yeah,
Crochet.
yeah.
I second.
A motion and a second to approve as submitted with the modifications to the textured exposed crawl space to look like stone, the 3 over 1 windows, and the metal standing seam roof. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
I'll get that in the mail.
Yeah. All right, thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Chuck.
Hey, thank you, guys. Well, thank y'all, we got
Yep, thank you.
all our goodies.
All right. Relative payments? Relative payments? I'm excited about the new buildings going up. We've needed them.
Yeah.
I drive by that one on the way on 8 every day, and I'm just like watching the progress. Yes!
I forgot we were doing it.
Okay, we're going to move on to SGHC 009-26 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to construct an additional fencing at 167 South Gabourey Street.
Evening, how y'all doing?
Yeah, Jeff.
I'm Jeff Chilirano. I'm the Executive Director of French Colonial America. This is the key part of external work that we need to do on the property at 167 Gabourey, which underneath the Victorian appearing house that there is now is a 1790s vertical timber house that was the home of the commandant at the time, Francois Vallée II. And the house is, from the exterior and most of the interior, unchanged. It's going to be exhibits inside. We're not recreating a furnished historical house, in part because part of what we want to do is illustrate how so many of those houses survived by getting improved and updated and added to, and also because when we got the Lower Mississippi Delta Initiative grant to fix the foundation and some other work, one of the things that NPS said was the house really needs to stay looking the way that it is. And related to that, the yard, which is going to also be programming space, currently has, as you can see from the one picture, you know, there's the plank fence facing the museum parking lot. There is plank fence along the north side of the backyard, which hides what is in the AT&T parking lot. And then on the east side, it's a steel posts, and it's chicken fencing. A little bit, it's been there a while, but it really, that's the key part of it that we really need to look at getting taken care of. To put a fence along that east side that would match what is already there on the north, more or less, north and west side, and then eventually adding other fencing around the closing off the part facing onto Gabourey and along the side adjoining properties. But the houses, the residences there on Main Street, lots of stuff in the yards that distract from programming activities. Like in May, when we open, we're going to be doing the Battle of St. Louis commemoration program back there, because Francois was at the battle in 1780, so he thought it was appropriate. But to really make it work, we need to put up another 6-foot-tall plank fence along there. I have talked with the folks who live in the houses there. Of course, the one, Mr. Fallert's passed away. I'm not sure. I've heard different things about what's going on with the property, but the Bo and Terry, the other folks along there, they're fine with what we're talking about doing. They're actually looking forward to it, and as I say, I want you to understand that we would be doing this in stages, partly because of time, partly for budget reasons. And the first stage would be doing that east side. So if nothing else, I'd respectfully request it. Like if you look at it, oh, I hate how the rest of this looks. If we could at least get that part approved, that would be extremely helpful.
Jeff, so the wire fence on the east side, that's not that's you guys, it's not the residents on Main Street, that's not their fence?
No,
Okay, I didn't know, I thought.
yeah,
Okay,
the posts are on our side.
Okay.
Well, there's some of them on Mr. Fallard's part where it's a little
iffy.
unclear, but it is essentially a continuation of that fence.
Okay, then, I think the only other question I had, like, when you go up towards the front of the house, when you decide to enclose, say, the front, are you gonna keep that as a 6 foot, or are you gonna bring that down, like, where you guys have?
The original idea was, well, we just continue it as
6 foot all
6
the way.
foot, but that part of it, there could be an argument made for doing something short. Also, same thing on the side to
On the west side of it?
Krista James property that eventually we'll own, and Bo's Airbnb on that side, that, yeah, maybe we take it down to.
No, I was just curious.
But, we would certainly be open to that, and actually, as people think about it, I might be coming back to you with a change if this gets approved, but, like I say, the key thing right now is that replacing that wire fence on the east side and the steel posts.
I mean, I personally, I mean, if down the road you decide to come back and say, okay, here, well, we decide to go with the 4 foot here, you know, but I mean, that's entirely up.
Tonight, yeah.
Right, but I don't see any problem not to approve
I
it
see
the way
no
it's.
reason why the whole project, and then do
Right.
it in stages as funds are available and manpower to do it.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
I see no reason why we shouldn't be able to approve the whole thing.
right, that's what I'm saying, I'd approve it as submitted,
Is
so
the,
that's a motion.
yeah, that's a motion. Are you okay with 4 foot or 6 foot on the front?
On that,
Yeah, well, I mean, right now, I think your plan right now is to go 6 foot even in the front.
Yeah, to
And then-
make it match all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah, I-
What the current, to match with the current fence that's there.
Right, and the only reason I asked you about the 4 foot was because over by Main Street or on Market Street there, it's a lower, I don't even know what that fence is along there.
Oh, or you mean like around on our properties
Yeah.
behind Bolduc and Lemay?
Right.
Yeah, that,
That's why I didn't know, that's why I was asking.
and that is kind of a, part of the idea being there that you can, you want people to be able to look over the fence and see what's there and.
Right, and that's why I was asking, maybe.
And enjoy the
view.
the look of it.
Right.
But it, yeah, the thing in that drawing that you got there, the idea was consistency.
It's just 6 foot all the way around.
Yeah, but it's,
Anyway, I guess we made that motion, so.
I have a motion to approve as presented with a 6 foot fence to be done in stages as budget and manpower allows.
My second?
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
how many is looking at me?
I shouldn't say anything.
Any opposed?
No, I was just, you didn't need me to talk.
Thanks, Jeff.
okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's not true.
It's a sign you talk too much. When you don't talk, everybody's looking.
She's thinking she talked enough the last one.
Okay, folks, thank you for doing this.
No, thank
This
you.
is important. Glad
Thank you.
you're doing it. So, all right, you all have a good evening.
You too,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
you too. Okay. Moving on to administrative approvals.
I have none.
Okay, moving on to other business.
I have a couple things. One, at your seat is probably a black and white copy of this.
No.
If you remember,
Didn't get one.
I'll share.
last month, Mr. Buckeye discussed maybe applying for the next round of Historic Preservation Fund grants to update the GIS historic data layer. That due date is this Friday, so I am finalizing that application, and would appreciate if this could be adopted tonight, and I will include it with the application. I also want to let you know we did hire a new assistant city administrator. Well, I don't have his name to share tonight. He'll be here next month, so,
Okay.
yeah. Any questions on the resolution here?
I like it.
I'm good with it.
Typos right here.
I put that there just to see if anybody would find it. Good job, Casey.
Oh, leave
It
it.
just jumped out at me.
Oh, slash.
Yep.
It'll still be okay. If you all would mind putting a motion in a second and voting on that, I would appreciate it.
Make a motion to accept it as submitted?
With the one error.
With, yeah, with
It's a Scrivener
the
error.
caveat that the,
Typo.
And I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to accept the resolution to apply for the grant. All in favor?
aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Sign that one. I'll take care of that. I'll wipe out. That's all I have.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Sit here and keep
No
listening.
public comments, and we can adjourn.
Thank you all very much.